Hey guys, so let's solve today's LeetCode daily challenge. Question number 1047. Remove all adjacent duplicates in string. You are given a string S consisting of lowercase English letters. A duplicate removal consists of choosing two adjacent and equal letters and removing them. We repeatedly make duplicate removals on S until we no longer can. Return the final string after all such duplicate removals have been done. It can be proven that the answer is unique. Okay, so if we look at the first example, which is A double B C A. So according to the question, if we look at the string, these are two adjacent duplicates B and B. Sorry, the given string is A B B A C A. So if you look at the string, uh, the two B's are like two same adjacent letters. So according to the question, we should remove them. Then after removing the two B's, we'll get these two adjacent A's. So we will remove them and the final answer will be CA because these are two different letters adjacent to each other. So this is the final result. So let's look at the second example, which is A Z double X Z Y. Okay. So if you look at the string, these two X are same and adjacent to each other, so we'll remove them. Then after removing the two x's, these two z becomes adjacent to each other and these are duplicates, so we'll remove them and the final answer will be ay. Okay, so the algorithm will be, if we take the first example, uh, we'll use a resultant string which will return at the end of the program. So suppose this is, we'll declare it as result. So what we'll do, we'll iterate over the given string one by one. So we'll uh, initially the resultant string will be empty. Then we'll iterate over the string in a for loop one by one. So and the conditions will be, if the resultant string is empty, we'll just push the character into the resultant string, and in the else condition what we'll do is we'll check. So the else condition will be if the resultant string is not empty. So if the last character in result is equals to the current letter current character in the iterator, then we'll just pop the last character from the resultant string. Else means if the last character in the resultant string is not equals to the current character from the iterator, we'll push the current character into the resultant string. Then we'll just return the resultant string. So how it will work is, if you take this example, so initially the result is empty for then since the result is still empty, we are currently at A. Since the result is empty, we'll just push the character into the result. Okay, so then let me write the for loop completely so that you can understand better. For I equal to 0, I less than the given string length, then I plus plus. Okay, now I plus plus, I goes to 1, that is in B, and this condition does not satisfy anymore, so it will go to the else condition, and then it will check if the last character in the result, which is A, is equals to I, means B. It's not, so it doesn't satisfy this condition. It will go to the else condition here, and it will just push the B to the resultant string. Okay, now then I plus plus, it comes to the index 2 where it is B, so it doesn't satisfy the first condition, then it will come to the else condition, then it will check if the last character in the result, which is B, is equals to I, which is also B, so both are same. So what it will do is it will result dot pop, that means it will remove the B, so only A remains in the resultant string, and then I plus plus, it will go to index 3, which is A. Again it will go to the else condition, it will check if the last character, which is A, is equals to I, which is also A, so it will just pop the remaining A from the resultant string, so it will again become empty. So now I plus plus, it will come to C, then since the resultant string is empty, it will just push the C to the resultant string, then I plus plus goes to A, the first condition doesn't satisfy, comes to the else part, and in the else part also the first if condition does not satisfy, it will come to the second else, and it will just push the A to the resultant string, and this is the final result, which is CA. It will just return CA. If we look at the second example, AZ double X Z 5. Okay, initially the string is resultant string is empty, it will just push the A into the resultant string, then I plus plus goes to Z, is the last character of the resultant string, which is A, is equals to Z? No, so it will just push Z, then I plus plus goes to X, is the last character Z equals to X? No, it will just push X, then I plus plus goes to the second X, and since the last character of the resultant string is equal to the current character X, it will pop X from the resultant string. I plus plus goes to Z, last character in the resultant string is equals to the current character in the iterator, which is Z, it will pop the Z. I plus plus goes to Y, A not equals to Y, so just push the Y into the resultant string, and this is the answer which will be returned. Okay, let's now code the example. So we need to return a string, so we'll declare a resultant string. Now for the for loop, int I equal to 0, I less than string length I plus plus, if result dot empty is true, then result dot push back the current character, which is s of I. Else if the resultant string is not empty, then we'll check if the last character in the resultant string, which can be found out by the back function, if result.back is equals to the current character, then we'll pop back whatever the last character is in the resultant string, else just push the current character into the resultant string. So finally you can just return the resultant string. Let's see, by running the code, it's working for both the test cases, default test cases. Let's submit. Its runtime is 19 ms, faster than 91.9%, and memory usage is 10 MB, which is less than 17, almost 74% of the submissions. Okay, that's about it. Keep coding.